Released from prison this afternoon. He's returned to his home near Philadelphia, and that is where, after the Supreme Court in Pennsylvania overturned his sexual assault conviction. Let's listen.
As I mentioned earlier, for reviewing Mr. Cosby's appeal, but also seeing the lies, seeing that Mr. Cosby had immunity. This U.S. citizen who served our country in the Navy, not just in the Navy, but he served our country in so many different ways through his celebrity, him and Mrs. Cosby. Mr. Cosby has always used his celebrity, his name, his likeness, to uplift women. This is a man who refused to perform at the White House with Nixon.
Talk about it.
Nixon put him on a communist list in the 60s, along with so many other great names like Dick Gregory, Jane Fonda. How could a man who was being watched by the FBI every day be raping and drugging women in the 60s or 70s, especially a black man?
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. They go.
Ooh la la, we win.
She go.
Ooh la la, we win.
They go.
Ooh la la, we win.
We go.
Ooh la la, we win. Ooh la la, we win.
That shit just hit different.
Ooh la la,
Ah, we.
ooh la la, we win.
Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like, where the bread? What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, don't be shy. Come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. And them guns is looking right. The workout was official today. But if that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit and hit the stage left, kindly, for me, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, thank you. Then you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, people. We in the end game because people is actually hitting me up like, yo, you ain't gonna talk about the BET Awards? No, I'm not. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna talk about it now, but I really wasn't. And the thing is with BET is, I've been stopped watching that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it's a lot of the reality shows and shows on TV. I don't really rock for that. If it ain't sports or the news or something of that nature, you know, maybe a movie if I want to entertain myself, then I don't really watch and rock with it like that. But for the purposes of giving my take on it, I skimmed through a YouTube channel that had the playback. And it's the regular shit what it was. You know, a lot of people is talking about, you know, the over sexualizing and, you know, the Lil Nas X, and really Diddy is getting more talk than the performances itself. So that should tell you something like, hello, we living in the end game now? Yeah, we in the end game. Because how you gonna come out of an award show or a performance show and the only thing that's getting burned or getting topic is Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, yeah, Harlem's own, talking about Lil Nas X did that. What? What? What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? We talking about fiction or we talking about facts? You talking about fiction? Hold up, pardon my back. Let's talk about life. And all I hear is, oh yeah, he keeps talking about crack. So that's my response to that. Is like, all right, I mean, we see some videos circulating on the internet, at least I have, with the Illuminati and little sacrifices or funny business, if you will, that make you look with the side eye that goes on in Hollywood and these industries and all that. So to even hear something like, I didn't see where he said that at. Was it a tweet? Was it an Instagram post? I don't even know, but I know a few other channels is talking about it. And they like, yo, Diddy was like, he did that. And I'm like, he did what? And obviously he performed the song for his video, and I covered that. And, you know, I told y'all my views on it. And, yeah, y'all can go see the other video on Lil Nas X, the whole video, the name of the song that he got, accompanied with the Satan sneakers. And, you know, I already know my vibes. I'm out here trying to stay prayed up because the world is dangerous. I don't need none of that demon, you know, demonic, or, you know, all that demon time, all that type of vibes around me. You know what I mean? Like, Wusa, I rebuke you. You know what I mean? That part. But the tribute for DMX, y'all know I rock with X. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. May Allah have mercy. And I thought the tribute was dope, to have Math, to have the dude that played Omar inside The Wire. I can't think of his name right now. And you know how they came about and did that. And then the thing is, the City Girls, they came out, right? They did their song, whatever it is. And real quick on that, because I did a video on this too. A lot of the songs that's out now, especially with the female artists, and this is why you really don't hear me talk about them too much. Not because I don't like female artists. I love female artists, especially when they look good, right? Yeah, that part. Scorpios, we the best. I'm looking, taking a peek, seeing what you working with, like the song. Shake your ass. Show me what you working with, and I'm going to look. But it's really, again, you can't really ride to it. You really can't work out to it. Not going, you know, if it's you in the club, the city's back open now, you may bop your head to it because it got the beat in, you know, but the ass twerking, the booking niggas for their money, niggas ain't shit unless they could buy you bags, and I'm the shit, you know, eat my pussy and all this, and bow down to the queen. I really can't rock with that shit. So you don't really hear me, you know, I can't recite no lyrics from them. You know, I may just be like, oh, I heard, you know, I hear it, because that's what's rocking now. But enough of that, you know what I mean? That's why I ain't talk about it, because it's like, all right, I didn't even watch it. I just heard the buzzing and the rumblings of it, you know what I mean? But y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title, and I did a video on this. Oh yeah, that's right. On Up Like the Movie. Shout out to my nigga Dusko Poppin'. Shout out to my nigga Cam, Harlem Stand Up, and real quick plug for my boy, you know what I mean? If y'all ever need little, you know what I mean, little boost, then y'all could go cop the horsepower, you know what I mean? Pink horsepower to be exact. Some of your local distributors, you know what I mean, out here in Harlem, like my man Billy D. Shout out to my nigga Billy D. You can holler at him, he the plug. And if you can't catch him, then you might could catch me with these joints, you know what I'm saying? We got it for the law. But you're black. Support black. Yeah, I always support black. Even if I don't really, you know what I mean, like too much what they doing. Definitely got to at least spin the block one time for them, maybe even 2 times. Let them get their money right, and then hopefully they can keep the, yeah, like my seeds, go with his seeds, marry his seeds. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family. That's how you keep the money in the black community. But anyway, I did a video on Bill Cosby. Oh, when he got denied parole because he wasn't taking no sexual program, or he didn't want to register as a sex offender or none of that. And I told you, as a 70-something-year-old man, I want to say 73, but I don't know if that's accurate. He in his 70s. He was like, nah, I'd rather stay here put than to have to do all these programs. Even though I got convicted, I'm not guilty. And he stuck to his guns. And then today, obviously, a lot of the channels is, you know, talking about Bill Cosby now. And it reminds me of a little bit, only slightly, because the OJ case, where it was a split, black and white, a lot of people wanted him to go down. Like, they was praying on his downfall, like, pray on my downfall. But every time I hit the ground, I bounce up like ground ball. Hove line, yeah. They was praying on his downfall. They wanted to see him go down. They thought he was guilty. They assumed he was guilty. You know what I mean? And when the verdict was finally read, that, you know, if it don't fit, you must acquit. You had people on the, you know, the white side Like, damn it, man. They was mad. They was outraged. And then on the other side of that, you had people, but you're black, rejoicing and happy that he got off or that he beat the case. With this one here, I don't know if it's really a black and white thing, but I do know it's like you got the women, you got some blacks, some, you know what I mean? Some people is mad that he got off. And not only did he get out, but they saying that all the charges was dismissed, cannot be retrialed. So it was like done. But my thing is, because I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. And I'm saying that I'm playing, but I'm not. I really know what it's like to lose on a lot of levels. You know what I mean? And I know what it's like to win too. That's why I say that feeling, yeah, I know what it's like to win too. That's what makes it even more sweeter when you know how the losses feel. But I'm saying that to say, all right, how much time he do? What? I didn't hear, because I don't even know, but I want you to leave in the comment. How much time he did? Oh, because he can't get that back. He can't get that time back that they took from him, right? Yeah, while he was waiting for the legal process to take his course, his old ass was sitting up in there like, damn it, I know what it's like to lose, sitting in that cell every night, half blind, you know what I mean, being treated like a criminal, like you're guilty. Because I told you, the innocent people that's in prison, everybody's not innocent. We know that already. We talked about that. It's a lot of innocent people in prison, though. Oh, and they got to eat the same yakisobe, the same chili con carne, the same bum-ass fucking cardboard paper waffles that they give you with the one syrup and that little motherfucking watered-down skim milk, soy milk, whatever they give you. Yeah, he's eating that. Unless he got some special other stuff going on. Unless you on the diet line. Yeah, you go to the diet line. You get the non-sodium dry turkey because you kosher, right? Oh, yeah, you kosher. You came to jail and you a Jew now just to get the meals, and I get it. I know. That food is horrible. I'm playing, but I'm not. So while he's in there eating the yakisobe, eating the motherfucking soybean hot dogs or whatever they be serving niggas in there, time is passing. Game time. Time is ticking. Older man can't get none of that time back. Can't get the mental, anguish and all of the things that, the gymnastics that your mind has to do when you locked up every day. Bending over, squatting, lifting your nuts, spending 55. And, I think he was in the fail. Wherever he was at, every jail, is low change on it. I mean, every jail is not 100% the same. Little tweak here and there, but nonetheless, it's prison. Still getting that commissary sheet, still a DIN number, or still got a number attached to your name now. And even though all that say, wipe the slate clean, let him go, like, yeah, the world is open for you now. Now I just got to pick up the pieces. People perception is still what it is. Because I seen one post say, who was it? Oh yeah, it was what is it? The Black Podcast or the other light skinned brother, the other light skinned brother that be like spin the clip. And I told you I like his channel, so I'm not being funny now. I rock with his channel, but I think it was him. And his thumbnail was the black man image restored. But is it? What you say? Oh. It's not really restored. Because some people still think that he's deserved to be in prison. He should have died in prison. Should have got more time than what he got. I'm not one of them. That's why I did the video when he refused to go to parole. I'm not even going to play the song and dance with y'all because I'm innocent. How many of us would have did that? How many of us would have on up like the movie and said, nah, I'm going to just sit back. And real briefly, it's a story like that in the Quran of one of the prophets named Yusuf. Handsome, like I guess he was one of the most handsomest beings up until this time, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of men, black, white, all colors, Grace Magazine, same women, because we rate people. We really rate people on how they look, how they dress, their success, their status. Yeah, get over it. But he was one of the most handsomest guys, and one of the ladies tried to have sex with him. He refused to, pushed her to the side, like, nah, I'm good. I'm one of the good, righteous brothers. And she grabbed him from the back and, come to find out she was married to the king. And she like, this guy tried to rape me. And, you know, the wise people was like, if the shirt is ripped from the front or if it's ripped from the back, it means he was trying to get away. Like, the smart people figured it out. They still sent him to prison. He did 7 years in prison, one of the prophets of the Most High. And he could have got out earlier. But he was like, is the women still bugging? Is it still like this? Then I'm good. I'm going to chill out right here where I'm at because I know I'm good. I know the Lord got me. How many of us is built like that? Not too many. That's my point. So for him at his old age, health declining, can't really see. That's one of the worst places to be is a prison. He still said, nah, I'm good. And then look what happened. He got blessed after that. So sometimes being patient is a blessing in disguise, even though we want shit to be microwave. We want that shit to be instant, like the grits that y'all cooking because y'all don't really know how to cook the real grits. Y'all want it instant, and then it don't happen for you, and then you looking up to the sky like, you know what I mean? Where's the help at? Where's this? Where's that? But sometimes, you know, we get things when we need to get it, not when we want to get it. But what y'all think? Now that obviously he's free now, because some of the people was like, yeah, you could think what you want, Lee. People that know me on the back line, they're like, yeah, Lee, you could think what you want, but he got convicted, and that's true. And we do see people that get convicted, but just because you get convicted doesn't mean that you actually did the crime, because we know that it's innocent people locked up that got convicted. Then years later, after their time, energy, youth is taken away, now 30 years later, oh, DNA, we know you didn't rape that woman. We know you didn't kill those people because it was somebody else. That happens. We see it all the time. Now what's your thoughts? Now that they released him, dismissed all of the charges, what you thinking now? Oh, he got over, or did he not get over? You know what I mean? Again, from the beginning, I just didn't see it. With the T.I., like, again, with prominent people, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because you hear the Rick Ross lines. Molly and her champagne, she ain't even know it. Then you got to address it like, never took advantage of something he said in one of his lines, like, nah, that ain't my style. Then why are you saying it? We all is. We all is. We know people in power, men and women, do heinous shit, foul shit, low down, dirty. You scum of the earth, like KO used to say. You scum of the earth. You deserve every bad thing that happens to you. Some people do. So I'm not saying because you got money or whatever, but what I am saying is when you work to a certain level, because everybody don't got money. Like 50 Cent said on Position to Power in the beginning of the song, I told y'all niggas not to roll dice with me. I got money. I got money. Yeah, everybody don't got money. So when you work hard to get money, or you fall into a, you fall out the bed into a good situation where you got some money, a lot of times people is not really trying to lose that money. Fuck that bag up. So again, you can find other ways to satisfy your desires, is what I'm saying. You ain't gotta rape, women. You don't gotta drug women. You don't gotta traffic women. When you got money, you can just buy them and keep it a buck. They are for sale. They are for sale. It's all over the internet. It's all over social media. Women is for sale. They're selling themselves, and men are buying. That's just what it is. Even exchange, no foul. You know what I mean? So these people that I'm talking about, I feel like they don't got to do all that. You could just do it the right way. Do it the smart way. You know what I mean? And everything's good. So when I first heard it, like, damn, 30 women? 20 women? Wow, really? Bill Cosby? Like, damn, you ain't have, you know what I mean? Like, damn. So I never was buying it. And I'm not buying it now. Now that he's out, I'm happy he's out. Hopefully he can pick the pieces back up. It's not like he's coming home broke or, living in the shelter like some of us got to start from the bottom. And I'm going to end on this. While I was coming back from the gym and having my day and all that, I'm outside and shit. Some dude come up, look kind of brocky, look like kind of brocky, and I'm working on it. I'm like, hey, my brother, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Anytime somebody hits you with the sir and all that, get ready. How you doing, sir? Hey, my brother, everything good? Like, yeah, what's up, bro? I'm looking at him with, like, what's going on? He's like, yo, I just came home, man. I just need some help trying to get some money to feed my son and all that. I said, what? In my head, I said, nah, I don't really got it right now. And I give, you know what I mean? For the people, you know what I mean? I do give whenever I can. Buy meals, give food, all. I think we all should. Charity, take off some of them bad deeds that you're doing. later on. But while I was coming up the stairs and shit, I said, damn, you just coming home and you out here begging for money to feed your son? Like, how was your son eating while you was locked up? What? Oh, he was with baby mother? He was with grandma? Where was he? He was eating, right? While you was locked up, he was eating, right? I tell brothers this all the time. Don't come home and put the Superman cape on and try to save and fix everybody's problems when you just was locked. You can't help nobody until you help yourself. POPAVIST 101. First, rules of the law of the land is you got to be able to do for self first, especially as a man. Ain't nobody coming to give you no handouts. So only thing handouts is handouts. Shout outs my nigga Gray for that one right there. Yeah, only thing given was handouts is handouts. In case that went over your head. Why you ain't at social services? Why you not at no programs where they can help you? Because it is some programs and stuff that can help you. And I'm only bringing this up because Bill Cosby not coming home to none of that. Some brothers actually come home innocent and guilty from doing a lot of time and got to pick up the pieces. They don't have no place to live. They don't have no allies. They don't have no family members. Now, whether they burnt these bridges or not is another story. I'm just talking about the starting point. Where you starting to march from? Are you getting to point A, then point C, etc.? Are you got somebody help pulling you along through the little minefields and mistakes that people make? Because we make a lot of them, especially when you come home, because you don't know. You need to get your swag back. Get your focus, daddy. Get your swag back. Like Hope said, yeah. Get your swag back. So yeah, bro, it's too many people that been locked up, that's home now, that been home, that been productive, that been out here for years, don't plan on going back, don't want no parts of going back. So when you come up to them like, yo, yeah, I just came home, that line is not going to really work, especially now with somebody like me, because I'm like, damn, you just came home, then you get that $40 check, get that bus ticket, ain't you paroled somewhere? You can't just let go unless you CRing or you're maxing out. Then they just open the gates up and say, be free as a bird. But if you're on parole or you on some type of supervision, oh yeah, you need an address to get home to. Why are you outside begging for money for your son to eat and you just came home? The shit people do, you know what I mean? Make it make sense. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV, that's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, so sometimes we might mess up. We authentic. Go check that feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.